Among the passing students rushing to class, one organization sets its table up every day with voter registration cards. This is Move Texas, a nonpartisan and nonprofit grassroots organization who, like many others across the state and the country, are working to get young people to the polls through civic engagement. Jesse Sanchez, a Move Texas field fellow, explains why it is important for young people to be civically engaged.
It's important because even if they're not necessarily aware with the federal and state elections, the local elections are what affect them most. That determines their rent prices, their electricity prices, stuff that affects them on a day-to-day basis. And young kids don't turn out for those elections. It's the older generation. So we have a unrepresented community that's actively affected by this.
While some young people are working at the local level, others are appealing to state leadership to address and better serve the needs of the youth. Brandon James is the regional director for Texas Young Democrats in Central Texas and has been working to get leaders in the party to better engage young people.
So I personally hope they do a lot more investment into getting young people to organize young people, especially here in Texas, having Texans, engaging Texans in their community. That's one of the biggest things that we've seen, and not just here in Texas, but across the country. We're very attuned to our local communities. We're very attuned to what our friends think, what our friends want, what our circle wants. And we need to organize in that way because we need to speak young people language to young people.
In line with the growing presence and power of young voters, Hays County Judge Ruben Becerra established the Citizens Elections Commission to ensure every underrepresented group can better access polls in the future.
The goal of the Citizens Election Commission is to grab every political subdivision, every underrepresented group, every one that represents anything significant in the county, to come together with a very narrow and specific charge, which is site selection of polling sites, assessing its effectiveness and productivity, and making recommendations for the next election. Period. And the recommendations, of course, will be made to the Commissioner's Court. We can't delegate that. That is our responsibility, and that is our charge.
On August 19, 2019, students, residents, and activists in San Marcos packed the Hays County Commissioner's Court, demanding that the LBJ Student Center become a permanent voting location. This is not the first time Hays County has faced problems with voter accessibility on campus. Last year, they faced the threat of litigation after cutting early voting hours short at the polling stations on campus.